blessings, y'all. On the road with a lot of hours ahead of me, so it's just like, of course, you know, things start coming to me. I don't know what it was I was listening to or thinking about that made me think about a big hit. A big hit. So I'm gonna holler at you for a few minutes about a big hit, and I'm gonna say this first. Be careful of the hits you take. Be careful of the things that you gravitate to that look like a big hit. Make sure that the hits you take are going to build you up and not break you down. What do I mean by that? Well, you know, when we have heard in past times, usually in music or something, like, oh my goodness, this is such a great song, such a dope song, it's going to be a big hit. It's going to be a big hit. It could be something as simple as, you know, an event. You know, we're going to have I don't want to say coming out party. We're going to have a release party for da-da-da-da. It's going to be a big hit. I want to elaborate about outfits because of something that I saw some days ago that just blew my mind. I can't believe it, but blessed God. I'm going to just say this, like, it could be an outfit, a dress, a suit, or whatever, and you know, outside forces can be like, oh my goodness, she's gonna look amazing in this, it's gonna be a big hit. Blessed God. Not knowing that these big hits, quote unquote, are really gonna cause problems either immediately or down the line, because they weren't really supposed to be the hits that were taken. They weren't supposed to be the hits that were received. Oftentimes we will become impatient because it looks like what's supposed to be happening is not happening how we envisioned it or how we think it's supposed to. And so the enemy will begin to place things, situations, opportunities, and people in our midst that look like they are the solution to whatever it is that looks like it's taking too long for us. So we're looking at it like, wow, that's a blessing. So we thinking like we done got a hit, right? And not knowing that that hit is really in place to break us. That hit is really in place and has been a setup to break us and to cause calamity in what the purpose that God has in place for us. Counterfeit situations, counterfeit people, because we couldn't wait, because we didn't wait, and it looked like it was a blessing. So those things are in place to break us. That's why I say pay attention and be careful of the hits you take. Pray about discernment. We gotta pray about discernment. Thank you. We gotta pray about discernment, and that our ability to discern the spirits behind people and situations increases, because folks are being phony. Straight up. It's a lot of phoniness going on. And it's the enemy using people because we get excited about things and impatient about things, and the enemy knows what we want. He also knows that there is a great plan that God has for us. And if it looks like, blessed Jesus, if it looks like something is coming from God to help, to be a blessing to the situation, or being a blessing to our lives, which is really something that's feeding our flesh, then he'll place it right before us. And sometimes he'll place a number of things right before us, and all the while it's a setup for you to get hit the wrong way. A big hit to take you out instead of building you up. Make sure the hits that you take, make sure what you're gravitating to is meant to build you up and not break you down. What is your character like now in comparison to 2, 3, 4 months ago? Is it better? Is it worse? What is your heart posture like? Is it better? Is it worse? What are some of the things that you really promote? Is it good? Are you speaking positive words over people? Are you speaking curses over people? What kind of words of encouragement or advice are you giving to people? Is it aligned with what the truth is? Or is it aligned with what you believe is right because you want to be right? Like, we got to check ourselves. We got to check ourselves. But I went longer than what I was going to anyway. But be careful of the hits you take. All right? Y'all be blessed.